If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 31 of the My Player series here on FIFA 16, the second series. We are a season and a bit through it. We have a game here on Christmas Eve on the 24th. We have a game on the 26th on Boxing Day, but I'm not sure we're going to be selected for that. So presumably the next game for us will be the one against Everton. If not, we'll be into the January transfer window. We are keen on moving away, of course, from Derby County. If we get a transfer offer, you guys will get the chance to vote on it. If we don't get a transfer offer in January, I am going to, like I mentioned in the last episode, save at the beginning of the window, then try and get a loan move if we don't get any transfer offers. If neither materialise, then we will have to wait until the summer transfer window to get ourselves a move away. We have recently forced our way back into the starting lineup, so our form now is good. We've gone from bad to okay to good, and the last game in the last episode was our best of the season to date. So I'm hoping to continue in that vein of form in today's episode, and maybe instigate some interest in us from a variety of other clubs. Now, one thing I wanted to make a point of before we jump in, though, is a lot of people were mentioning in the comment section of the past couple of episodes that you think I should call for the ball more. And I wanted to say, I do call for the ball a lot, and I am involved in a lot of the play in each and every game, but you guys have to bear in mind that you see a heavily edited version of each game. So I am heavily involved in all of the play that goes on. It's just that in the past couple of episodes, the highlights that you've seen haven't overly shown that to its maximal potential. So I've been heavily involved, I promise you, and you can see, even if you don't see highlights of me being involved that much, you'll see at the end of the games, you can see I've made like 20 to 30 passes and had like a 85+% pass accuracy rate. So I am heavily involved in everything that goes on. You just don't necessarily always see that reflected in the highlights. So do bear that in mind, of course, when you might think to yourself that I've not necessarily been as involved as I could have. I do try my absolute best to be involved in almost everything that goes forward. It's just that a lot of the time, especially this season, against tougher opposition, I am involved in the play and I'm pass the ball about in the build-up, and then the CPU loses possession or does something stupid with it. So we haven't had the best of luck in that regard so far this year. But we'll push on into this game against Aston Villa. We've got a goal against City and a good 2-0 win, so hoping for either a goal or an assist, or just in general a good performance in this one, and then probably the game against Everton, and I reckon we will be rested against Queen's Park Rangers. But without any further ado, drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content, and let's go. Gary Gardner works it out wide to Kieran Richardson, drives inside, but the ball is pretty poor. They are playing 5 at the back here, Aston Villa, 3 centre-backs and then a left wing-back and a right wing-back. Kieran Richardson on the left-hand side. I can't quite remember who's on the right. I think it's Jordan Veretout, but I'm not entirely too sure. Here's Veretout, and it looks like it might be Leandro Bacuna, actually. Veretout involved here, and then we pass it straight to Leandro Bacuna. So Villa trying to build something through the middle here, but it's not working. But it is going to be pretty difficult to break them down with so many defenders back there. But fingers crossed we can at least create something of note. Andy Vyman is pushing down the left-hand side here, but again, Leandro Bacuna tracks back very well to get involved. It's East Midlands versus West Midlands here. Derby versus Aston Villa. We'll see who comes out on top. Bacuna with a throw. Gets it to Jordan Ayew, who's going to get it back here. And he's going to go and try and whip it in with his left. Now goes to Gary Gardner. That's going to end up in the back of the net. Wow. I don't suppose that was a shot from Gary Gardner, but it was on target and on its way to the back of the net, and thankfully Scott Carson hadn't drifted off his line, otherwise that may have caused him a few problems there. I'll have that, thank you. Cheers, Jordan Veretout. Oh, we'll drop inside the box and we'll get the shot off, looking for the far corner. I pulled it a little bit too much, unfortunately. Worked the opportunity very well, but you can see my guy's disappointed with it just as much as I am. Pulled that past the post, trying to find that far bottom corner the same way we did against City, but not quite as accurate this time around. Goal kick to Villa. Gary Gardner's given that straight to George Thorne. Call for this ball here, and Chimo Navarro's made the run outside, so we'll play him in. I'm still here in support if he needs me, and we'll help that on its way. There's Kamara. It's worked the ball nicely. Is he going to get a shot off? He is, but he's past the post, unfortunately. A lot of Villa defenders back here. It's been very hard to break them down so far. We're trying our absolute best, and again, I have been heavily involved in all of the build-up, but Villa have just had a lot of possession, so I'll show you. Where are we? Player performance. Been involved in 6 passes so far, 100% pass accuracy, 1 key pass. I've had a shot myself as well, so we are heavily involved, considering we've only had 38% possession, heavily involved in everything going forward, but sadly, nothing doing so far. That was Kamara's last influence on the game as well. Darren Bent comes on at half-time. Bent, there's space out on the left-hand side. Go and use that. Butterfield, spray it out there. There's Marcus Olsen. People making runs in front of him, but he's taking his time here, Olsen, drawing a lot of defenders away, which means there's less defenders back here trying to get in the way of a chance we could have on this right-hand side. Now, can I do a cheeky step over and get past Kieran Richardson? Yes, we can. I'm going to be greedy and go for the shot again, but it's going to drop. What a save from Steer. Jed Steer, unbelievable reactions. I don't know whether my shot was on target or not. I don't think it was, but how has he kept that out? Ridiculous save. A chance to take the lead at the very beginning of the second half. And just the goalkeeper in between the man and ball gets the ball away. But we're going to have another chance, but it's deflected by Crespo. Very good defending from Aston Villa so far. 0-0. Kuna pushing down the right-hand side into Jordan Ayew. There are people in the box to aim for, but he's going to work it back to Leandro Bacuna. Drills it into Ghana. Good turn, good shot, but over the bar. It's the closest Villa have come so far, other than that freak effort from Gary Gardner in the first half. Good connection, just couldn't keep it down. Drill that into Darren Ben. Still here. He'll play me in. We'll give it to Chima Navarro. Heavy touch. I am still here in support if he needs me, and I'll call for it. Oh, keep that in. There we go. We have done. We'll drill that inside there to Bradley Johnson. Gets it back to me. Give it to Chima Navarro. Now he's going to cross it. He is, but he's only going to find a defender, Julian Lescott. But that's going to go up for a corner, I think. It is. And I should be taking this myself. Corner to Derby County. Now let's find a teammate. Let's score a goal. Kieran Richardson's gone off. There's the teammate, but no goal. Richard Keogh does well to win that header, but unfortunately straight at the keeper. Olsen drills that in there to Butterfield. A call for the pass. He'll get it to me. Work it out wide to Navarro. I'm still here in support if he needs me. Still here in support if he needs me. But he's gone for the early cross, and it might reach a teammate. It almost did. Thomas Ince will bring that down on his chest. Into Will Hughes. Good first touch. Will Hughes in the box. Again, great save from Jed Steer. He's keeping us out here. That's, what, the third or fourth really good save that he's made. Second stunning save. The one early on with the one that dropped to the man at the back post was particularly impressive, but does well to keep Will Hughes out there. Still 10 minutes to go though, so it's still time to make the difference. There goes the final whistle. It is going to be a 0-0 draw here at Villa Park between ourselves and Aston Villa, but that was a very good game. Their keeper surely will have gotten man of the match, Jed Steer. Absolutely incredible saves from him time and time again. You can see how heavily involved we were with, what's that? 20 passes and 1 failed short pass, unfortunately. Still the 1 key pass, 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target, a 6.5 overall rating. What did their 9 shots, 6 on target? And let's have a look. Player ratings. Surely the keeper got man of the match. Yes, 7.9 and 6 saves. Fair play. He did well. Was it Jed Steer? I just want to be... Am I wrong? Yeah, Jed Steer. I thought it was. I sometimes do that. I see a surname that I recognise, and it's from a player that is like 5 years retired, but used to be around when I was going to Cambridge United home and away every week. But unfortunately, it's not going to be a win for us there. Are we going to be selected for this game against QPR? Hopefully not, actually, and we haven't been. Now, if we are selected for Everton, I'd like to get revenge on them because we lost to them in the last episode by a single goal to nil after we came very close to getting a winner ourselves. Andy Weimann gets 2 goals in that one, so good performance from him. We'll have a quick train. I don't know what the message is, maybe an injury. I didn't have a close enough look at the game previously. That's going to take us even closer to 79 rated, but still looking to go up that further rating before the window comes. Oh, it's just for... Oh, wow, out for 8 weeks. R.I.P. Unlucky, my man. Are we selected for Everton? Yes, we are. Okay, final game before the January transfer window. We will take on Everton Football Club at home and look to get a slight bit of revenge if we can. Out to McElhaney. Good tackle by Navarro, but McElhaney will win it back off him. Here's Kieran Dowell again. Pokes it through to Lukaku. Onside here, Romelu Lukaku. He's turned away from the defenders. Well, gets the cross in. It might drop to the man at the back post. And wow, Darren Gibson gives Everton a 1-0 lead after 3 minutes. Not the start we were after. I wanted revenge against Everton, not a replica of the 1-0 defeat we got at Ewood Park. Goodison Park. I don't know where Ewood Park came from. We're definitely not playing Blackburn. Everton 1, Derby 0 after just 3 minutes. Now we've got a mountain to climb. Kamara back to Thorne. Nice ball into Andy Weimann. Looking to Kamara again. Helped on to Bradley Johnson. Had to dig it out of his feet. It kind of got caught underneath him. And it just went well over the top of the bar, unfortunately. And that's Darren Gibson's second goal. And I think actually it was Darren Gibson that scored the header in the first game against us as well. So seemingly we were a good luck charm for him. He just seems to score goals against Derby County. Butterfield. Oh, he's fired that to me. My touch is decent. And we'll look for Kamara around the outside. Kamara in the box. Can he finish it? Oh, he's looked to square it. Oh, why did you not shoot? I should have told him to shoot, shouldn't I? Oh, it would have been a great opportunity. Stunning diving header, just the wrong side of the post. It's 2 chances Bradley Johnson's had now. And Kamara clapped thin air. Very well done. Hopefully things like that look a little bit more realistic on the Frostbite engine. Wow, tackling Pennington, but it's going to go straight back to the keeper, sadly. Never mind. 2 chances we've had to equalise. 2 chances we've missed. Nice tackle by Butterfield on Gibson. Is it going to set up a quick counter-attack? Here's Johnson. I'll drift wide and he'll play me in. It's a great ball. I'm going to go for goal here. I'm going to look for the far corner. Oh, Stanek saves and Bent can't get there. Or Kamara can't get there. So very, very close to getting a goal back. And Kamara might get to this one, but Stanek punches clear. Johnson gets that to me. Oh, I can't turn inside Leighton Baines quickly enough, unfortunately. And now comes the Everton counter-attack. Romelu Lukaku gets away from the defender. Could send through Darren Gibson again. We're his lucky charm team. No, but he overhits the pass. Overhits the pass and it's straight to Scott Carson. Could have been 1-1, could have been 2-0. Still just the 1 goal behind. Here's Andy Vyman into George Thorne. Back to Butterfield. Waiting for the ball to come across this side of the pitch. Vyman into Olsen. Can he get it into the middle? Olsen might get it across into the back post. I've called for it. It's arriving on the volley. Oh, it was on target as well. Really well met. I have a perfectly timed volley that goes on target and it gave me a -0.1. Thank you very much, game. Romelu Lukaku tackled by Shackle. Another good chance to equalise, but we haven't been able to take it. Navarro, I'll call for it down the line. He'll get it to me, and I'll try and beat Leighton Baines, which we've done well. Let's look for Kamara in the middle. The cross is decent. Kamara's up, and he's headed wide. Oh, another really good opportunity. We've had so many chances to score in today's episode, and either poor finishing or great goalkeeping has kept us out time and time and time again. Butterfield through to Kamara. Call for the through ball. He'll play me in. He's just run offside there, Bradley, but we'll get it to you now. And he could come back to me. I called for it, and he's looked to play me in, but... Oh, we will tackle Leighton Baines. No foul given. Our balance has gone up 1 as well. That was our 40th stand tackle. And Andy Vyman heads home as well. Oh, brilliant. We are finally back level at last. And we get the assist. There's the selfish single thing that we needed to do to actually boost our overall. I thought that was going to be a foul there, to be honest. We keep the ball in well. I thought I'd overhit the cross as well, but Vyman does brilliantly to win that header at the back post. Destroys Gerard Deulofeu. Great header down inside the post. Really, really top quality goal. Derby 1, Everton 1. With the turn. Drills it all nicely into Kamara. Kamara on the ball. Shoots! Oh, off the post! So close to a second goal to get us in front here, but back off the woodwork. We must have had, what, 12 really good scoring opportunities in this episode so far, and we've scored 1 of them. Coleman down to Deulofeu. Turns inside, sets it up for Dowell. Dowell with a shot. Oh, now they've hit the woodwork. Wow. There could have been so many goals in this episode. They hit the post there. Deulofeu may have another opportunity. It was on target, and Lukaku's shot is on target too, but straight down Carson's throat, thankfully. This could have been a 4-4 game by this point, but we're still just the 1 goal to 1. Bradley Johnson will play me through here, though. Now, if Bent can keep up and catch up, we might be able to find him with a cross, which we may still do, but Dowell's going to get there. We'll try and find someone with a cross from the corner instead then. We're going to take it ourselves. I could pull that back there, but not really much point. Oh, I could now. Darren Bent's pulled off. I'm going to give it to Darren Bent. Come on, Darren. Good first touch, please. Decent enough. And the shot blocked by Funes Mori and cleared away by the Everton defender. Final whistle's gone. It's ended 1 apiece. We got the assist for the goal that we were able to equalise with. Heavily involved again. 100% pass accuracy rate. 3 key passes. Crosses successful. 2 failed 2, but we did well. And a shot on target and 1 off as well for ourselves. A really, really exciting episode. I was very pleased with both of the games, actually. Much more... Well, to be fair, the last episode was pretty good as well. It was the one before that. On Sunday, I was a little bit sour and a little bit ragey in when we got the games against... Tottenham and Arsenal, but we're into the January transfer window now, and like we say, we're going to save just... Well, actually, no, I'll save both here. I'll save on... Oh, we've not been selected for the game against Doncaster. Okay, let's skip this. I'm going to save on both slots now, and then moving forward, I'll only save on one of them, so we can come back here to the beginning of the window if you want to try and look for a loan move if no transfer moves arise. So we're looking for a transfer in this window. If we don't get a transfer, we'll look for a loan. If we don't get a loan, we're stuck here at Derby until the end of the until the end of the season. But considering we're now seemingly being heavily involved, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because obviously we can now prove ourselves in the Premier League, and hopefully, maybe, if that is the final end result, get ourselves to 80 plus rated for season number 3. But we're still 78 rated, getting closer and closer to 79. And we'll try and, well, free kick accuracy might go up here, but I doubt it. Probably get like a D or something. Oh, an F. Oh, great. So free kick accuracy close to going up, but not quite yet. We'll push forward towards this Swansea game. Any transfer offers? No. Are we playing against Swansea? That's the question we need to ask here. Is that going to be our next game? Or are we playing against Everton? We're playing against Swansea. That'll come in the next episode then. Drop the video a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. But for now, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.